what can you tell me in regards to hip dysplasia?
Hip dysplasia is one of the situations that we have in the German Shepherd breed. I know it's been there for almost 100 years or more. It started from the beginning. All big breeds can suffer the hip dysplasia. Hip dysplasia is an arthritis. Sometimes they get it as young puppies, sometimes they get it older. Hip dysplasia, it's the number one problem in German Shepherds. And we have to be very careful when we buy puppies. The breeder has to show that for generations, this puppy has come, his ancestors, his pedigree, it's clean by lineage. But even though with that, you can get hip dysplasia. Basically, I would say it was triggered because our father of the breed, Max von Stefanis, when he chose his first dog to start the SB, Horan von Grafat, he inbred him to his mother, to his sister, and did a lot of inbreeding trying to get a structure that he was looking for. He didn't know that he was also bringing the hip dysplasia into this game. So we have it in the genes. All the dogs have it in the genes. No breeder can say, I can guarantee 100% my puppy's not going to have hip dysplasia. It's impossible. As a breeder, we try to do our best. We educate our clients, our puppy owners, about the hip dysplasia. We send them information about it. We send them our pedigrees where they can see for over 100 years, they can check the ratings of the dysplasia in the dogs. We always try that our dogs are clear from hip dysplasia and by generations that they're clear. So we do our assignment. We do our homework, I call it. And we also give them advice because hip dysplasia is not all genetics. You can cause hip dysplasia. I've seen Dobermans that are light with hip dysplasia because they raised them in a slippery floor and they let him play in the slippery floor. So we guide them. We tell them, first, a dog shouldn't be fat. A puppy shouldn't be fat. The other thing is they shouldn't be playing in slippery floors. They should always have grip where they are. They shouldn't be jumping. They shouldn't be going up the stairs. They should be on a food that it's not high in protein to make them grow too fast. So there's a lot of things that you can manage into not being attacked by the hip dysplasia on your dogs. And the other thing is, your dog can have hip dysplasia and he can live up to 12 years old if his ligaments are strong. Now, we do guarantee for crippled hip dysplasia before 2 years old. We have never had a crippled hip dysplasia in our 45 years, never. Crippled means that they fall down, they can't walk, or they simply stumble all over and they cannot perform. Yes, that's a bad one. But we explain our new owners, we give them a lot of information so that this doesn't happen, basically. And I can tell you, for the last 45 years, I haven't had one client who came up to me to tell me, hey, I've got crippled hip dysplasia. They have followed the instructions. They have done their things correctly. So yes, hip dysplasia does exist in the breed. It does exist. We need to be careful where we buy and be certain that by lineage, these dogs are clean. So we have a less percentage of having hip dysplasia on our puppies.